today is the first day and the topic of discussion is communication skills. That how can you master communication skills? My dear friends, before we jump into the topic, let me make this thing very clear that if you want to be a good communicator, then first you need to be a good listener, a patient listener. Now you may think that here she is talking about communication skills, which is all about talking, right? And on the other hand, she is asking us to be patient listener. So my dear friends, let me make it this point very clear that if you are a good listener today, then in future or one day you will become a good communicator as well. But if you are not a good listener, you can never be a good communicator, right? So today I'm going to give you a scenario where you are going to meet a person and the person with whom you are meeting is unknown to you. You do not know him, right? And you have to play the role of a good listener here, right? So what are the characteristics of a good listener? What are the qualities a good listener can have? I'm going to talk about that, right? So you know what, there is a, we know that there are so many language, Hindi, English, Urdu, all these are languages, we know about all those, but there is one more language, and that is the language of body. Means body language plays equal role in your life, but we never pay attention to it. But today we are going to pay attention, right? So I hope you all are ready. Let me make 10 points. 10 points very clearly that how can you be a good listener. First, eyes. When you talk to other person, you should maintain your eye contacts. From beginning till end, there should be an eye contact. Why is it so? My dear friends, first thing, it shows your confidence that yes, you are very confident in talking to other person. Second, it shows your attentiveness that yes, you are very attentive and you are very interesting in knowing the things. You are very interested in knowing things, right? So this was the first point. Make proper eye contact. Listen, you have to look into the eyes directly, but you can
It's 9 o'clock.
make the changes according to you. Let's move to the second point, and that is your brain. When he is talking, you may have n number of thoughts running into your head. You may have different opinions, you may have some questions, some doubts, confusions, or you would like to interrupt him in between. But my dear friend, you do not need to interrupt him. Instead, you can nod in affirmation. Now, why I am saying that you should not interrupt him, or you do not need to show your negation. Even if you have, don't show your negation. Negation means don't say any negative, don't give any symbol of negative point that no, I'm not agree kind of thing. No. Why? Because once you show your negation, the other person may have a doubt that why is he not agree to me on this point, and he will try to explain you. Even if you will not ask, still he will try to give you an idea or clarification that why is it so. But if you would have kept quiet, then the point he is making, he may give more ideas to you, which are being stopped by you just by showing your negation. So don't show your negation. Just wait for him until he finishes. Don't say anything. Don't jump into the conversation just by assuming things, right? So this was the second point. Now let's come to the third point, that is ears. We talk about eyes, brain, ears. Now, when you listen something, you should actually listen. You know, there is a difference between hearing and listening. Hearing, you do not have any control. Listening, you have complete control. If a sound happens here, I have no control over it. I will just hear it. But when I listen something, I pay my proper attention to it. So when you listen something, just listen, don't hear, right? So this was third point, ears. Now let's come to the fourth point, that is mouth. You know, we all are very eager. I mean, we always remain very eager to share our ideas, our thoughts, our opinions. We just want one person. If we get that one person, we'll start telling him our own things, which we should not do, right? When we talk about mouth, you should show your affirmation. Either you should show your affirmation, or you can do one thing. You can nod your head, or you can repeat his sentences. What he is speaking, you can do like this. Okay. Right, exactly. So this shows that yes, you are genuinely sincere about him. You are getting his points, you are getting his ideas very clearly, loud and clear, right? Next is, here we talk about four points: eyes, brain, then ears and mouth. We talk about 4 points. Now let's move to the fifth point, that is heart. You have to show your heart into it. You have to put your heart into the conversation. For example, let's suppose your friend or your, I mean, whoever the person is, he's sharing his ideas or opinions about something personal. He's sharing his personal issue with you. Now he may feel a bit insecure. So you have to make him secure that don't worry, just share everything calmly. I am listening to you. Just empathize him. All right. Because in this way, he will express very effectively. Right. So this was the fifth point. Now let's move to the sixth point, that is hands. You have to keep your hands like this. Means you have to keep your hands quiet on the table. Right. Means you have to keep your hands comfortably, not quiet, but comfortably on the table, and your legs comfortably on the floor. So hands and legs. You know, there are people who have this problem. As they sit on the chair, they start shaking their legs, which should not be done. Right? Just keep your hands and legs relaxed. Last but not the least is your body. Your body posture needs to be straight. You should not sit like this. No. It shows that you are not interested, right? So you have to sit straight. It shows that you are very curious to know, and you are a very serious person when it comes to discuss, when it comes to discussion, or when it comes to learning new things or sharing ideas, right? So these were the 8 points about your own body, that how can you overcome these problems, right? Now let me make some more points. Ninth point is you have to listen intently. That yes, you are listening to him with intention, not with the force. but intentionally you are listening to him, because you have to give your undivided attention to this person. Let's suppose today you are meeting this first person. Here you are creating an understanding with this person. Second day you are meeting other person, you are behaving in a similar way. You are creating an understanding with this person. Third day you are meeting other. Fourth day, I mean, this is life, right? We keep on meeting people. So when you meet everyone in this way, ultimately people will start making their own opinions about you, that how you react when they share their ideas, their points, whether you point out them every time or you listen to them patiently, and then at the end you make your points clear, your questions, your doubts, your confusions clear. So in a way here you are creating your brand, you are creating your reputation, right? That's how brands are formed, right? I mean, reputation is being formed. You do not need to do much more things. Just be patient listener, because it is going to create an understanding with the person you are meeting, and it is creating your rapport. Last point is 10 point, you have to keep your gadgets aside, because it may create distraction between two, right? So I hope these 10 points are going to help you out. Please try to implement these points in your life. I will be keep coming with such videos. If you like this type of content, just comment down below what are the points you really liked and what is your weak area right now but you really want to improve. And please share it with as many people as you can, because this is the new channel, so I really need your support and I need your motivation as a like, right? So please like, share, subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching this video. God bless you. Take care.